I'm interested in doing the biggest fights, most money, most glamour.
The fight that we all want to see is Tyson Fury versus
Do you think we could see a unification fight between these two? What we want. We want the best.
These showdowns are steeped in history.
Where's Oleksandr Usyk, the rabbit?
Really belly. Bien man.
Hey, rabbit! You are next.
The news that it is
signed
signed.
is for the fourth belt.
I didn't think the fight was going to happen.
Stop whining.
This is going to be something a little bit special.
I can't wait!
I need them disputed.
We will finally know who the top heavyweight on the planet is.
He's Alexander, and I am the Great.
The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury! Where's Oleksandr Usyk, the rabbit? Hey, rabbit! Usyk, you're next. You are next. Me and you, soccer next. Me and you. You're getting in, little soccer. Rabbit! I'm going to write you off. I already done one Ukrainian Klitschko dinner, and I'll do you as well, gappy teeth.
Usyk has got the majority of the belts, but for me, Tyson Fury is the #1 heavyweight on the planet.
You beat Fury?
Like this.
You're not scared of him then?
Ты, говорит, его больше не боишься.
Я его и не боялся.
I never been scared of him.
Let's not mess around, let's get the Undisputed fight on. I hope it can get made early next year, and we can get on with it.
My motivation, my family, my country. But I have second opportunity. Take Undisputed.
He was never in the equation. It was always me, Wilder and Joshua, and then obviously he beat Joshua, so then he took Joshua's position. The way I see it is, if I can't beat Usyk, never was any good, no right to call myself the greatest of all times. I'll rate the guy, I'll put that fist right through him when I fight him. If I don't take him out inside 6 rounds, I'll be disappointed. I class it like a loss. I hope he just takes the fight, because from what I'm hearing, Usyk don't want no smoke with the Big Daddy.
First of all, it's going to take place in December last year, but Usyk said he was injured and he wouldn't be ready. Then it was going to be February, then it was going to be the 29th of April. We worked very hard to get this over the line, and we got everything more or less agreed. They're pulling the plug on it.
Oleksandr Usyk and his team are known to be the easiest people to deal with in the world of boxing. So there's only one thing still pending. It's a complex person who would play his games trying to squeeze as much money as possible, because that was the reason why Usyk called him Greedy Belly.
There were no demands, and there's one outstanding issue: the terms of the rematch. You're there for the money, say it. Because if you weren't, you'd have fought Tyson for 30%.
He was offered to fight Wembley in April, a lot of money. They didn't take it, they ran away. 30% of a large bag, and they say no, they want more. On what merit do you deserve more?
If this fight does not take place, that would be one of the biggest mistakes that Tyson Fury could ever make.
He's getting knocked out anyway. On the 26th of August, Daniel Dubois will knock him out.
It's the one that everyone has been waiting for. Oleksandr Usyk defending his heavyweight world titles against Daniel Dubois in this amazing Tarsinski arena.
He's come in here to fight the unified heavyweight champion, in my opinion, the current second best heavyweight after Tyson Fury.
What do you think is going to happen tonight?
The KO in the second round.
Whoa!
Yes.
I think Usyk's gonna stop him later in the fight, 9th round.
Dynamite, Daniel Dubois!
So Daniel Dubois' big night has arrived at 25. He's bidding to become heavyweight champion of the world. Make no mistake, if he wins, it'll be a seismic shock.
can Daniel unlock the mystery of the cat, unlock the mystery of Usyk, and put aside this crowd. I do see a hard fight, and I do see a night of raw emotion. The only way Daniel wins this is by taking risks.
He needs to be brave. He needs to understand that he's going to be hit a lot in the fight. He needs to really not get frustrated, and that's something that Usyk can do to a lot of his opponents.
Tonight, Wroclaw will witness something very special. The strength of our people is mighty as Oleksandr Usyk. The strength of our friends is solid as Daniel Dubois.
What a scene, what an atmosphere. We're about to go. Daniel Dubois' big moment has arrived. He's come in like Daniel Dubois, and he tasted the full force of that southpaw jab from the champion there. Has he got the belief tonight? Can he do anything to push Usyk backwards? Can he do what no other man has been able to do in Usyk's professional career, and tonight shock the heavyweight world?
Usyk, the intelligence and the ring craft and that mindset from the amateurs into the pros, and now he's grown into the heavyweight division.
Since he's moved up to heavyweight, hasn't put a foot wrong.
Always moving, always feinting, always creating uncomfortable situations for his opponent, and he's caught there, Dubois.
What a straight left hand that was. Half a step in, and then he's in punching range.
Constant movement from Oleksandr Usyk. Just a little bit short with that one, Daniel Dubois. Feels the full force of that right jab from Usyk. The rain is absolutely tumbling down now. There's a body shot, is that low? The referee signals timeout. That was a low blow from Daniel Dubois, right on the borderline, and Usyk really felt that, as you can see. That took the wind completely out of it.
I think the referee is saying it was a low blow.
I thought it was an illegal blow, and the referee called it right.
He was aware that how it was being ruled as illegal, so he had his time to work with.
Going to need a moment or two, Oleksandr Usyk.
Shaking his head here, he's not happy at all, Usyk. It's not a good sign at all.
Well, he's going to be given the time to recover here, Oleksandr Usyk. I'll be fascinated to see just how low it was. No signal of any kind of deduction or anything like that in terms of a point being taken away.
Border, isn't it?
I don't think that was a low blow. I think that was a shot. It was firm.
Listen to the crowd in here now.
Yeah.
I just wonder whether he's just poked the tiger, Daniel Dubois. This has to be Dubois' opportunity. If he's going to have one tonight, it has to be now, you feel.
He's just got to go for it now.
He was crafty enough to figure out the rest of the round, move around, evade, and escape that dangerous situation.
30 seconds to go in the 6th round. I mean, this is turning into some fight.
Round by round, he's getting more and more confident. Daniel Dubois.
Final minute of round number 8. Good combination from Oleksandr Usyk. Little dip of the knees. Dubois down. Daniel Dubois down, but there's hardly any time left in the round. Looks to his corner. Back to his feet. Desperate to hear the sound of the bell. There is the sound of the bell, and that came in the nick of time for Daniel Dubois.
Unbelievable. We spoke about how he could not afford to make any mistakes. He was winning that round right up to that stage, and then just gets caught with a shot. And that's exactly what Usyk's been looking for the last 3 rounds.
So is this where the champion turns the screw? Round 9. Usyk looking to put the pressure back on. Has Dubois pinned on the ropes. Dubois looking to fight his way off. Massive few moments in this world heavyweight title fight. Blood oozing from the nose of Daniel Dubois, who's been down.
Straight.
Great shot, right hand, great shot. Daniel Dubois down, and Usyk just nods his head. Could Daniel Dubois beat the count? It's all over. Oleksandr Usyk has retained his heavyweight title belts in front of this passionate Ukrainian crowd in Wrocław.
There's no question marks over Oleksandr Usyk's ability or mindset or ability to take any shot. Top win for Usyk again.
I feel good. Boxing, it's tough sport, yeah? But I'm great.
Tyson Fury, the fight that we all want to see, the Undisputed. When can we get that fight made?
I'm ready tomorrow. Bring them all on!
One day, Oleksandr, hopefully you will have a fight in Ukraine. Is that your dream, one day to defend your world titles in your homeland?
It's not my dream, it's my God.
It's that important.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe the man in the opposite corner could be Tyson Fury, who knows?
I have no idea. Maybe.
We are seeing history made.
One of the most dangerous men in combat sport.
I expect him to win this fight relatively easily.
Make no mistake, Tyson Fury will leave 0 stones unturned, and I will come in at my fittest and strongest and best I've ever been to defeat this man.
Ngannou's fought big guys at heavyweight, but he's not fought someone the likes of Tyson Fury, someone that moves like he does.
I have never seen anybody hit with the power that Francis has.
From one punch, the fight can be over, and that kind of intrigue and that kind of suspense draws people.
This fight's going to last as long as Tyson Fury wants it to last.
Tyson Fury is just a superior boxer.
In Saudi Arabia, it's going to be Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou.
Battle of the baddest. The two biggest fighters on the planet. The best man in MMA at heavyweight. The best man in boxing at heavyweight.
You never underestimate anybody. Everybody who faces me has the same chance in winning. I punch a chance. He's big, he's strong, he's a champion, and he's got a great story. 6 years from nothing to being world champion. Francis has obviously proved that the want and the never say never attitude wins. Look where he came from only a few short years ago to where he is today, on the brink of making fortunes in the world's biggest fight.
This is another level. One boxer, that's what I see. I have a lack of experience in this sport compared to him. When it's time to fight, I can fight. My expectation to knock the hell out of him.
Francis has got a good punch, all heavyweights do. I think I knock him out cold. And as soon as I land on him with a detonation right hand, it's over. Because it's all right being hit off an MMA fighter, but it's different than being hit off the world heavyweight king.
Two worlds are set to collide here at the Kingdom Arena in the capital city of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Now, MMA meets boxing as former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou takes on the current WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury.
I think Francis Ngannou have chance, but Tyson Fury more have chance.
And the new heavyweight champion of the world.
The only chance that the big guy got is just one big shot.
I want to see a good fight.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win? I know you know both guys very well.
Both they are my friends.
I think Tyson puts Ngannou to sleep. I think he could probably do it whenever he wanted to, but I'll go 5, maybe 6.
Ready to rock and roll. Here we go again. Here we go again. I thought I was past all this. Here I'm back at it again. Must be a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, Tyson Fury definitely has the edge, but you can't really count Francis out because, you know, he's powerful.
We are Francis Let's get ready to rumble!
The most charismatic boxer on the planet against a wrecking machine from the UFC. Cristiano Ronaldo at ringside, Oleksandr Usyk behind him, and Tyson Fury straight out to meet Francis Ngannou with a big shot early on. But that's better from Fury. Brilliant shot from Fury, the first time he's let his overhand right go properly. And it connects with Ngannou, who took it well, and then he wants to fire his own one back. There's no shortage of ambition from Ngannou. Both of them fighting fire with fire in this opening round. Tyson Fury just having a paw at that eye after Ngannou landed that particular one.
You ain't got to rush it. It's all about you getting your timing. You hear me? You got to get the timing on the shot first. You trying to run in and lunge and catch it.
He's growing into the fight, Richie. The more it goes, the better he gets. He's starting to land shots. Big left hook from Ngannou.
The Ngannou fight was a disaster. He was awful, underprepared.
He was such a show rather than an actual boxing match. I just think he took his eye off the ball.
Да, коли я побачив нокдаун, я трошки запереживав. Ви знаєте, я насамперед дуже хвилювався за Тайсона Ф'юрі.
Champion has to pick himself off the canvas. Unbelievable left hook came from Ngannou. Fury's okay, he's been there many times before, but that is an incredible punch from Francis Ngannou. Incredible. How much damage has it done? Are we on the verge of a sensation here in Riyadh?
Та я навіть кричав Тайсону, щоб він працював джебом і рухався.
Astonishing. What an amazing turnaround. What an amazing punch.
Getting on his mid-30s now.
Legs slower, body slower.
Slowing down. The sharpness, the reflexes go. That extra weight. He's not clumsy when he's on his light feet and he's boxing behind the jab. But that's going. It's slowing down, and I think it's catching up with him.
Into the fifth. He's got to get working, and he's got to get working quickly. Ngannou rushing in. Fury trying to counter. That's a lot better from Fury. That's so much better. Very, very quick with that combination. Into the seventh here. Certainly get the impression that Tyson Fury's going to dominate the rest of the way. 3 to go into the 8th. It's this stage of the fight onwards that's really going to test the stamina of Francis Ngannou. Whether that time out of the left hand, good left hand by Ngannou. Ngannou starting to go to work again, starting to let the punches go. Fury looks tired. I just can't even imagine what Oleksandr Usyk's thinking right now. He's up, look, flexing, crowd love him. Well, there's the final bell. We're going to go to the scorecards, and who knows? The Ngannou corner are celebrating. They think he's won it.
Winner by split decision. Still undefeated from the United Kingdom, the WBC Heavyweight World Champion, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury!
I thought that Francis Ngannou won that fight. I think Tyson maybe overlooked him.
Ні, мені здається, з точки зору боксу Тайсон переміг. Звісно, що накладається важливість на те, що Нганnou – це не боксер, а Тайсон Ф'юрі – це чемпіон світу у важкій вазі.
Here's what we're looking forward to next. Oleksandr Usyk against Tyson Fury. We're going to hear from them now.
Listen, it's been going on a long time. We're supposed to fight in April at Wembley. It never happened. Let's do the fight over here. His Excellency Turkey El-Sheikh is going to put the fight on for all about the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the world. Let's go, my brother, let's go.
Oleksandr,
let's go.
Я хотів просто, щоб ми анонсували наш поєдинок. Я йому сказав, коли ми бачили фейс-ту-фейс, я кажу, чувак, ти втомився, йди відпочинь.
Undefeated, the undefeated, who is the best heavyweight in the world. 2 world champions, Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Usyk's got to him mentally.
You know what's coming, you're getting smashed to pieces, sausage.
Fury likes to be in control with the mind games, and he's not in control in this situation.
You're fighting the best British heavyweight there's ever been. You beat all the rest of them, but you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet. He's shriveled up now, do you have?
Tyson Fury every time a lot of speak, but for me it doesn't matter. I more speak in the ring.
The best version of Tyson Fury has been and gone. In the last couple of years, he had the win against Dillian Whyte, he had the win against Derek Chisora, but they weren't as competitive as what this fight is going to be. Has he still got it in him to get himself ready for a fight like this?
As long as he has a good camp and is in shape and he takes it properly seriously and his head's right.
If there is ever a fight to bring it out of him, then it is this one. This is the big one.
He's still got that desire. Usyk is more of a technical fighter, very, very much smaller. The sheer size of him, if he can just use that and make it simple, then I think he runs away with it.
Usyk's far too smart of a fighter to just fall into that trap of having the bigger guy use his size against him. He can get himself into range and then touch you 3, 4, 5 times before he puts that power shot in.
I think he's got another level, another little gear when he needs it.
I hope that the fight happens, no one's got injured, and the whole planet gonna be witnessing the biggest fight of the heavyweight in this century.
Look at that bastard right there. Woo! Nice little elbow right in the eye.
The eye injury, savage cut.
Nobody training for a fight wants to get injured, and they certainly don't want to get cut.
Heartbreak when the fight was postponed. At first I was a little bit depressed.
Very quickly the date was rescheduled.
Готуюсь до нього вже на протязі багатьох років, відтоді, як він переміг Володимира.
If he's better than me, then he beat me. If I'm better than him, I'll beat him.
Всієї моєї спортивної кар'єри і спортивного мого життя. Люди хочуть це побачити. Люди хочуть побачити Тайсона Ф'юрі і Олександра Усика в ринзі. Багато хлопців з фронту пишуть мені, мої друзі, з якими я зустрічаюсь. Вони хочуть мотивації, вони хочуть цю перемогу. І це як їхня перемога. Це перемога всієї країни моєї.
If you look at what Usyk's achieved as an amateur and what he's come to the heavyweight division and achieved as a professional, on paper, Usyk is like a massive favourite.
Every fight is the fight of my life, especially an undefeated man, cruiserweight world champion, heavyweight world champion, Olympic gold medalist. I got to prove it all again.
It's been such a long time, so many stops and starts. We're finally here. It's probably a bigger fight now.
The biggest fight of the 21st century.
I don't hate him, he don't hate me. I respect him.
We're going to find out who the best heavyweight in the world is.
It's been 24 years since we had an undisputed champion in boxing. It's our destiny now to fight for the championship. It's unfortunate for Oleksandr that he's got to fight Tyson Fury in my era, and I will be victorious.